Alright everybody, we're gonna go out and I'm gonna show you why I'm taking pictures of the snow outside the house. So the reason why I'm taking pictures of the snow outside the house is because of this. Here's my old boots, here's my new cheap boots, and here's my new very expensive North Face Yukiona ankle boot. So when considering buying winter boots, the first thing you have to consider is the purpose for the boot. Are you going to be wearing this to walk the dog, or are you going to be wearing this to go from the office to the car or the car to the mall? I think that wearing it to walk the dog is most dangerous. You can see me wearing my Yukionas, and even though they're good quality boots, I slipped, and that's why I'm putting ice on the driveway. And so you have to consider, do you need this for warmth? Like, is it going to be for snowmobiling for 6 hours? Do you need them for stability, meaning walking on the ice? Or do you need them to just look attractive and be reasonably safe in the winter just to get you from the car to the office? The next question to ask is the rock. So the affordable Paws boots are very warm. However, you can see a significant curve to the sole, and with each step you take, you can feel your foot rock. Now that's not an issue, but if you're walking a dog that has no manners on the leash, when they pull, you could lose your balance and fall. And finally, the cost. So I did not feel good buying $249 Uggs because I was worried they'd get stolen. When I go do yoga, I leave my boots outside the studio for about an hour. Plenty of time for someone to take them away. Alrighty folks, the reason why I'm still in my black puffer jacket is because I want to show you how, regardless of what kind of winter boot you buy, there's an equalizing factor, and that factor is these. So here's mine. It is called STABILicers, and I'm a size small in these. And then here are my husband's, and I'm not going to unbox his, but I'll do mine. So these are my reasonably thick wool socks. These are my size 8, not so great, very affordable, less than $20 PAWZ boots. The good thing is they're incredibly warm, and on a day like today, I've worn it to the library, to yoga, to Jan's house. So yeah, so they may not be great on snow or ice, but I think they're gonna be good for this. Now this is a size small, and look at the size of this. It's massive, and this, it says left on it. So, and these aren't cheap. My husband spoiled me. These aren't inexpensive at all. So I guess the best way I can equate this is it feels like putting a bra on your shoe. Okay, so you thread it through here, and then through this, here, and tighten it. I should have bought an extra small, but that's okay. And then you undo the back strap, and then it's like a corset for your boot. Maybe we should adopt a puppy, because I'm pretty sure no dog can pull me down to the ice on this. Okay. And maybe I should have put my foot in first. So now that we know how to do the left foot, let's do the right foot. So this is a commitment. Like if you're gonna keep one shoe just reserved for ice, like I think you'd want to do this and never undo it again. So yeah. Alright. So there you go. Not sure if you can see that, but those are actually the imprints from the ice stabilizers, and adjacent to it right here is the UGGs. So yeah. And this is how much noise it makes just walking on just plain concrete. You can kind of hear it grab the concrete. I'm a minimalist and an underbuyer, and I haven't bought boots in a long time. And these are my old boots, and these are in bad shape. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but the rubber is cracked, and despite it, I wore it for an additional 2 years because I gave up shopping 3 years ago. So these are my old boots. You can see that the soles are worn, and yeah, not good. These are by Bass. Okay, next, these are my work boots. I wear these to work and in the winter, because most of the time there's no snow on the ground. It's just really cold, and these are warm, and I get a lot of compliments on them. I think people like the distressed look, and this is Crown, C-R-O-W-N, and it says vintage. So that's how old it is. I couldn't even read it. Next, there's a story behind these. I tried to buy the UGG Adirondack, and it was $250, and I came home and saw a review, and I'll link that below, and the review said people fell on flat surfaces. It was a Canadian study done by the University of Toronto, where they took people, put them in rooms where the floor was made of ice, and then gradually increased the incline. So I returned the boots the very next day, and I went to Macy's, and these were under $20. Here's the catch. I would have probably fallen on them too. Look at the treads. See how narrow they are? So this is the North Face Yuki-Onna ankle boot. And it has a technology in it that's called Ice Pick. See the treads on these? Being a minimalist, we do not like to spend money. Understood. Got it. So the catch is, why does a minimalist have 4 pairs of boots? The reason why is because I didn't shop wisely. Even though this has a hole in it, I still want to wear these. Why? Because it's easy. All you do is unzip, done. You know how hard it is to find a sleek, elegant boot like this? I know this is to be talking about a winter boot like it's elegant, that's funny. But to find a boot that just has a zip, it's really hard. And this matters to me because, you know, with the situation I have going on upstairs with the smoke alarm, and it's traumatizing my dog, I've been walking him about every hour on the hour because the sound of the smoke alarm battery sounds like his invisible fence. So every hour, if you have to put something on, you do not want to be bothered with laces. This boot is called PAWS, P-A-W-S, I'm sorry, W-Z. So I figured out a hack. Like the first time I tried these on, I tried them on and then I tied the laces, and now I just slip on the boot. So here are my socks. You can see that they're wool socks and they're reasonably thick, and done. There we go, done. I'm not even using my hands this time, and there are my boots. So I use these to walk the dog. The catch is I slipped in the garage with these because the threads are so thin and it traps snow. It doesn't release them. And so what happens is by the time you get home, it's either like snow and slushy in the treads of your boot or it's icy. These are perfect. I understand they look a little bit geriatric. I understand I look like I'm going to walk on the moon, but I'll tell you why I like these. When they were doing the review, they said that it doesn't matter how the treads are. What matters is the material of the tread. North Face has a product called Ice Pick, and the next question is, well, did you try it out on ice? I did, and it kind of failed, you know, like when you see the video that I'll link below that the Canadian study did, the floor was increased from like flat 3, 7, 5, 7, 15, and I don't think I could do like 5-degree incline in these boots on ice, but I do feel safer with them compared to my $20 emergency boots because I just needed to keep my feet dry and warm to walk the dog. So am I gonna keep 4 pairs of boots this winter? The answer is yes. And back to the treads. You see the treads on these? They actually release the snow. So you walk and then with every step the snow drops out of your boot. With this, it hangs on to the snow, brings it into the house, and I actually slipped in the garage, not even on the street, not even on the ice, in the garage. And as far as these are concerned, as long as I don't walk in the slush and it's a dry but cold winter day, I don't have a problem with these. Now, let's hope like I dig deep and I find my minimalist call to Jesus moment and I throw these in the trash in 24 hours. Let's hope I do, because there's no reason to have 4 pairs of boots for the winter. But if you want a boot that's easy to get on, so I'll do it for you. Okay, no hands, easy to get on. Okay, feel stable, and you're not gonna fall on the ice. I know it's a lot of money, but on sale, these I think were $87, regular price $149. It was worth it. It was a good investment. And in an emergency, you know, I keep an extra pair of shoes in each office that I work in, and I feel embarrassed seeing patients in these boots. But with these, I don't feel embarrassed. I mean, it just looks like, you know, like, oh, it's fine. It's not that rugged. So good luck with your boots. I hope you find one. Nobody wants to be at the wrong end of a cortisone shot into a part of the body where the sun doesn't shine. Alright, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you everybody for watching. And just hang in there. The winter is almost over. Please like and subscribe. Bye.